Hi, I'm Laura, Omniyogagirl, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a chin stand. So chin stand to me is a pretty cool hybrid of like an inversion and arm balance. It's kind of somewhere between the two. Also, I'm not a big fan of kicking up into chin stand. It's definitely a pose where kicking up can risk putting too much pressure and too much weight and kind of risk damaging the neck. So I'm going to show you how I enter chin stand, and I kind of go into it more with a float up instead. So using a little bit of momentum, but more using core strength to get the legs up into the chin stand shape. So I'm just going to demo it for you first, and then I'll go through some different tips and everything which will help you work towards it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I won't be able to talk actually going into Chinstand, so I'll just talk you through the setup first, and then after I've demoed it, I'll give you some other cues and pointers. So we want to begin by coming into downward facing dog, hands shoulder width apart, gazing forwards. And we want to shift the weight forwards, and as we do so, we want to bend our arms to a chaturanga position. I'm going to use my left arm as a shelf for my left leg, which will help give me some lift, and then I'm going to take myself up into chin stand. So I'll just show it to you, and then, as I say, I'll talk you through it. So hopefully that demo was helpful. There's quite a lot of things going on at the same time in order to float the legs up into chin stand. Hopefully you could see that my arms are really at a strong right angle, a strong chaturanga shape. So it's really important in this pose to hug the elbows in. You almost want to feel them on your torso to help give you that bit of support and stability and to help you lift up. So as you come forwards, placing your chin on the mat and bending your arms to that chaturanga position, bring your whichever leg you prefer, obviously in my case it's my left leg, forwards onto your arm and kind of use that as an extra piece of support to start flying the back leg up. So really reach up with the back leg. It's kind of helpful to me to think of this pose as very much back bend as well. So you want to feel that extension and that arch as the back leg comes up. So once the back leg comes up to a certain height, you should feel a certain sense of weightlessness, a certain sense of lift. Obviously the core is really strong, very much engaged. So as soon as you feel that sense of lightness and that lift, that's when you take your supporting leg that's on the arm up to meet your lifted leg. So as you do that, it's usually easier to have the legs apart. Over time, you can work towards then bringing them together. But I think the key point is to really then, it's all about reaching up with those feet, reaching up towards the ceiling. Keep those elbows hugging in, really press into the hands, so trying not to put too much weight on the chin, too much weight on the neck. So once you're up, keep leaning into the hands and pushing the mat away. Keep the core pulled in and keep reaching up. Try and think about creating a long, nice long curving line. So it's kind of something that's fun to play with, I think. At first, you may feel like you can get no lift off at all. In that case, just kind of work on bringing the weight forwards from downward dogs and taking your leg to the arm, using it like a shelf, and just practice on flying that back leg. So hopefully over time, you'll be able to get that back leg higher, and then you'll feel that point of weightlessness I was talking about in order to lift all the way up. Wishing you lots of luck with it, and as I say, have fun with it. Don't forget to click subscribe and leave any questions or suggestions in the comments. Thank you very much.